Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the John Went Walking channel. I'm home this morning in the Orlando area, about 15-20 minutes from Disney World, just southwest of Orlando. And just checking in this morning. This will be my final day wearing my Santa outfit, my Santa hat for another year. So I thought I'd get in one last video. So I'm just saying Merry Christmas to everybody. And how I wanted to tell you how grateful I am that you're along with me. It's a beautiful day here in the Orlando area, in the low 60s, sunny, bright, clear. I got an update on my hernia. I'm 2 weeks out today, and I'll be going to see the surgeon tomorrow for the follow-up, and hopefully he gives me the thumbs up that I'm moving in the right direction. I'm a little worried about it because there is still a little bump in there, and it makes me wonder. And I got like little discharge, but there's no redness, no tenderness. So I'm hoping it's just a surgery thing. Like it's about 2 weeks out from the surgery. So this morning, I'm just going to continue taking it easy until they tell me otherwise. I mean, I have been out for some short walks, nothing over an hour, nothing steep, no up or down, just nice and flat and smooth, taking it kind of easy. I'm outside this morning in the shed, and I'm just going through some of my hiking gear and taking a look, kind of inventorying. You guys realize now I'm just maybe a year out. But I want to be prepared, and I know it's crazy to talk about it when you're still a year out and it's just the Florida Trail. It's not even the AT, but I just want to make sure that I'm as prepared as I can be, and that if I don't make it, it'll not be from a lack of preparation. It'll just be something unexpected, or I get hurt or something weird happens. But otherwise, I'm in it for the long haul to get this thing done. So this morning I was out kind of looking through my hiking gear, and I had something to show you guys. I got a couple of old hiking sticks here. These are looks like Leki, L-E-K-I hiking sticks. I actually got them from my brother-in-law. It started back in maybe January of 17. It was just after the Celebration Marathon here in Orlando, and me and my brother-in-law were sitting around talking, and I told him how my dream had always been to hike the Appalachian Trail, and I've been thinking about it for years and years, since probably the early 90s when I used to do JFK up in Maryland. It was the 50 miler up in Maryland, John F. Kennedy 50 miler. And we were on the trail for part of it. Of course, I'm from that area originally up there, so the AT's just always kind of been on my radar, and we were talking about it in January. He was recently retired, quite fit. He's a bicyclist. He rode 30-40 miles a day every single day, and he came back about a week later to the house, and he says, you know what, I've decided to do the AT. And I was like, what? He decided like the end of January, and he was going to be out on the AT. And sure enough, he went out on the AT, and sure enough, he made it all the way through the summer and actually finished. And when we picked him up at the Orlando airport in October, he brought these back with him and said that these were for me, for my AT Thru-Hike. So I'm not quite ready for the AT Thru-Hike, but I do plan on taking them out on the Florida Trail with me. I have a set of new ones, but I'm going to stick with the ones that I think may bring me maybe a little bit lucky here. So I'm happy to have those. He also gave me some other equipment, and I'll get out and evaluate over the next year and see exactly what I need. Tent, sleeping bag. He gave me all really his nice things. He's actually moved back out west. He's back in Oregon now, so he left all the equipment with me, and he said, I know you'll take good care of it. And then of course I will. So I've just been out here playing without that this morning. It's like I said, it's a beautiful day. It's just nice to be outside in the fresh air. So I've been looking at all my gear, and I'll go through that with you more as the time goes by. Also, I've been having a chance. I found this guy that had hiked the Florida Trail in 2024, and it's like Worth Walking North, or I think that was what he called the channel, Worth Walking North. So I followed him last year through the trail, just like I was following a couple of the AT guys, and he had done it earlier, like, early in the season, like January, February, and I followed it. But it's been a year since I watched most of his videos. So I started back through them, and I got to thinking about the Florida Trail kickoff, which is down, I believe, January 7th to the 10th, down in somewhere around Big Cypress down there. And then up in near the Bend, Florida Bend, there's a early February Florida Trail Days or get-together. So I'm going to show up at one of them or both of them. We'll see how it goes as we get closer. It'll probably be the one in February. I probably won't make it to the kickoff down in January. I do hope to be there to film a little bit sometime during the year, but I don't expect to make it that soon down there. But I would like to get up to the Florida Fest, the Fan Fest, or whatever they call it up there. A couple hours north of here, just north of Ocala, north of Gainesville. Get up there and maybe meet a few of the guys, hear some of the tales. Now, as they kick off here, the January 7th to 10th time frame looks like when many of the Florida Thru-Hikers will be kicking off 2025. I hope to be able to see some of them coming through the Orlando area. So if you're coming through somewhere in the Orlando area, you know, message me if there's anything I can do to help you. I can give you a ride or anything like that. I'm more than willing to help. And plus, I just like to meet a few of the folks and learn some of their stories. Just like I enjoy watching this gentleman Worth walking north. I mean, it's just kind of motivational to hear him and to watch him, and hopefully know that someday soon I'll be out there doing the exact same thing. I was watching this morning his day 0 to 1. I started rewatching it, and he was down in Big Cypress, and he was up to like waist deep water and talking about how miserable it was. But I believe he made it through there in 2 days. He didn't go into the third day, so he hiked all the way up to nearly 17 miles the first day and then finished it on the second day. I believe that's what he's planning on doing, and he probably does. He's a veteran of the AT, and I know he has he had it well planned out and everything, and I hope to do the same thing and to you know, make every effort to be successful, and I fully intend that I will be successful. So anyway, it's Christmas Day here in the Orlando area, and I'm enjoying the weather, trying to get out. Later on today, we'll be out with friends for a big community get-together and a chance to sit down and eat and share a little bit. We were at a Christmas Eve service last evening, got to see some friends. So we're just kind of taking it easy. And like I said, I would love to be out there putting in some miles right now, but I'm just so hesitant with my hernia. I want to make sure that I'm doing what the doctor says. And I will see him in the morning, so I'll be doing another update video to see exactly where it stands and how I'm doing with it. Now, there's no pain at all, and I feel like I could go out and walk as far as I want, but I do want to follow doctor orders, and I do want to recover as quickly as I can and be able to be full-fledged, full ahead, like be able to pick things up again. And we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'll get in there to see the doctor tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes, see what happens, and then I'll be able to get back and give you guys a report. So not much else going on here, not much out around to show you. It's been pretty quiet here in the area. Weather's been calm, like I said, very sunny, very clear, beautiful day. We've had some cool mornings into the low 50s. This morning was probably right in the upper 50s, but the weather here is just spectacular this time of the year. We do have a lot of snowbirds come into the area, even many Canadians. I've got Canadian neighbors here from Newfoundland and Quebec and all over upstate New York, and they're all thrilled to be here and thrilled to be down here golfing and enjoying this weather with us. And we're thrilled to have them. They're good for Florida. You know, it's always nice in the spring when they start to go home. We get our roads back, we get everything back. But in the meantime, it's nice to call them neighbors, and lots of great folks around us down here, and we're grateful for every single one of them. So I expect to be doing at least one more video before the end of the year. Like I said, an update video on my hernia and how it's coming, and then the plan moving ahead. And then I want to keep getting back out to all the Florida Trail areas that I can, even the road areas, to show you, and different sections of the trail that I have access to here relatively easy on a day-to-day basis. So I'll be getting out there and getting around and showing you everything I can. So grateful to have you here with me. Merry Christmas to every single one of you. And I hope you have a wonderful day with your family and friends. And I'll be talking to you real soon. Merry Christmas, friends.